I'm in the booth. Don't shoot. Which I need some proof.
Introducing
Watch
the
my
2
videos, man.
racks a
2
week
racks a week.
challenge.
Ronnie Speed. Yeah, Ronnie Speed. Ronnie Speed. When I drive, I make
video, and then where you were just showing all your 2500. I said, okay, all right, I said I can get with that.
Introducing the 2 racks a week challenge.
All right, what's going on, people? Ronnie Speed coming back. Man, you know what time it is, man. It's the 2 racks a week challenge, man. So as you see, we got another winner this week, man. Introduce yourself. Tell them your name, your age, how long you've been driving, and which platform you drive on.
My name's Jesus. I'm from New Orleans. I started off with Lyft, but I'm using Uber now, and I pretty much drive every single day.
Okay.
Anywhere between 10, 12 hours.
How old are you, bro?
I'm 31.
31? Okay, same age as me, man. All right, so obviously, since it's the 2 racks a week challenge, tell them exactly how many hours did you drive and how much money did you make in that time span?
62 hours, and I had 2,400, close to $20 last week. And I hit it consistently every week for the past month and a half. But I just started literally like a month and a half ago.
Okay, not too shabby. Yeah, we had to get one of those in. So you started, a month ago, right?
About a month and a half ago, yeah.
Okay, cool. So what made you want to start like doing rideshare?
Man, to be honest with you, bro, I was like I did construction almost my whole life, and I was making like pretty good money. But then I fell into some hard times, and I started doing roofing for like $130 a day.
Mm-hmm.
But dude was only giving me like 4 days, 5 days, 3 days. So I was only bringing in like $600 at that.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of my friends was like, why don't you try Lyft? And I'm like, I'm gonna give it a try.
Okay.
So that same day, I went to work doing roofing, and the dudes was being lazy. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm about to just leave and go try Lyft. So I left. I tried it at night, but I did it for like 3 hours, and I brought like $80. So as I'm doing that, I'm like, you know what? Let me go on YouTube and let me see what I can find. So I put in Lyft or Uber, one of those 2 words, and you popped up.
Okay.
And then I seen that you was talking about making $2,000 a week, and you was bringing in $300-400 a day. So for the moment I seen that video, but like my grind started. Like the very next day, like I just started getting it, and sure enough, the week came by, and I started making over 2,000 every week.
Damn, man, shit, that's pretty good, bro. So you did that pretty fast.
Yeah. Once I seen your video, that was it.
Good,
I
man.
didn't make money doing drive share.
Okay, damn, man, that's interesting. I think that's like the quickest like story I've heard, because a lot of people, they have like prior experience, driving like in the past before finding my stuff. I mean, my content, then they find my content, but okay, let me try a little bit harder. But you hop straight into it. So that that's pretty good. Because I honestly didn't even know I can make like $2,000. It probably took me like a year, a couple years in to really like put it on. And I'm like, oh shit, like why have I not been doing this? So yeah, so since you say you've been doing it for like a month straight. So talk about like some of like your disciplines, like that you have to have in order for you to make $2,000 like every single week. What are some of the things you do?
I pretty much wake up around 5 o'clock, and I'm on the road at 5:30. And I just go all the way to about 12 o'clock. I stop, take me a little break, eat, and get right back at it. And I just go. I don't come home. I don't want to come home with no less than 3:30. So, I mean, I always make more than that, but my goal for the day is always don't come home with no less than 3:30.
Okay. Now I'm glad you said that. Like you implemented having a goal. Why exactly $330?
That's 2 racks a week, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. Times 6 is 2 racks a week.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I always hit more than 2,000, because you gotta, put in gas and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, damn, 330 shit, man. I didn't even know that you can even make those numbers. Pretty much drive in the New Orleans area, right?
Up, what I noticed with right now, I use Uber. Uber here pays more. You get more tips. You're busier. It's for me. Uber all around is better than Lyft over here in New Orleans. Like the tips, like the picture I showed you, I had 300. I think it was like $360 in tips.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, so I do prefer Uber over Lyft.
Okay, yeah, man. And do y'all have like any quest bonuses out there, or
Well,
how's that
yeah.
structured?
Well, like I said, I've been doing it for a month and a half, and the first month I did Lyft, and like the last couple of weeks I've been doing Uber. So my quests haven't been too great. I don't know if they get better with time or not, but they haven't really been too great. So I can imagine if I get like the $400-500 quest, like 60 rides, that I'm bringing in way more.
Oh hell yeah, man. Because sometimes you never know, man. Like it all depends on your area, then if you're new or not. So like, you just gotta, hope and wait for the best, man. So now, damn. So I think you're the first person in Louisiana I talked to from what I can remember. So now, like, if people see this driving in your area, what type of advice could you give them?
In my area,
Yeah, yeah, or just in general for people like, damn, like, I don't think I could make $2,000. Like what
and
type
look,
of advice? Mhm.
anybody can make $2,000 a week. You can give me a beat up car, and I'm gonna still make the same money. You give me a 2006 or 2007. I don't know what's the limit over here, the year limit over here. You
Mhm.
give me an old ugly car, and I'm still gonna make this money. It's all about your motivation. If you really want to make your money, that's what it's all about.
Right, right,
Time in, if you're gonna do part time, you're not gonna make 2,000 2 racks a week.
right,
It's all
right.
about time and working every day. That's what you got to do to make 2 racks a week.
Yeah, what are some of the things that help you to keep you motivated and keep you on track?
Making the money, the bit, the bills, and I want to do this for a little while, and just save my money and then see where it goes.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's a good point, man.
People be amazed when I show them like my $300-400 days. They be like, "Damn, you make that much doing Uber and Lyft?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
Did
Because I was,
anybody hate on you or doubt you? But I don't believe you. Did anybody say that or?
not that I know of. I mean, the first thing they always say when I tell them I'm making that much, they're like, "Oh, well, you're spending money on gas." I'm like,
There you
"Hey,
go.
I'm making 2 racks a week. It's not really hurting me too much." That's how I look at it. If I'm making two racks a week, it's not really. Plus, I drive a 2016 Toyota Corolla, so I get like about 32 miles per gallon.
Yeah.
Take about $48 to fill up. So I mean, it doesn't really kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. And that's the interesting thing, because even when I was making like money, I've heard that before too. Like people will find some way to
Yeah.
discredit you. Like, cause you can show them, look, here's a way that you can make at least, 9,000 a month. Oh, well, look how many hours you had to drive. Or how much do you spend on gas? Or what about taxes? It's always something that's going to, prevent a lot of people to actually hitting that goal or actually trying to make money. It's like they rather just sit there and make less money when you show them opportunity, show them ways, that they can make, 4 or 5 times of what they're making now. But, people don't want to do it. It's always, what about this? Or what about this? Or, oh, well, you have to spend this. Like, okay, but even after expenses and everything, like I'm bringing home more than you. So
I
like,
was look my old bosses because they calling me to come back to work. I'm like, man, you couldn't because you would tell me right now that you pay me $350 to go back to work. I'd be like, nope, I'm making that just driving. Why would I go out there and bust my ass outside in the sun or doing all these crazy things when I'm making more just driving? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
and you control your time.
yep, exactly.
Like,
But
Mhm.
yeah, you pretty much the reason why my drive came in because before I seen your videos, I didn't know that you can make money like that, and then I seen your hustle. I seen all your videos, your hustle, your dedication, your motivation. And like I said, once I seen that, the very next day I was on.
Shit, hell yeah, that's awesome. See, like it's so interesting because, like I said earlier, a lot of people that I talked to was like, they had experience. So, a lot of people was like struggling, like $1,500, like, or not really struggling. They probably was just like they had like a goal, let's say about $1,500, or like 1,000. Then they found my stuff, and then they start making it. Like, okay, so a lot of people had to like struggle and go through the ups and downs of it. But damn, you just hopped on like right away, and you implemented, some like the stuff that I say in my videos, and you hit it right away. So, how does that feel? Like, you found my content, you just hit 2,000 right away. Like, how exactly did that feel for you?
So good, bro. Like I said,
Yeah.
once I saw the video and I seen that you could hit that, and plus, like I said, the market here is good. And I was already used to working long hours. Like, that's another thing people say, oh, how can you sit in the car for so long? I'd rather sit in the car than be outside. I'd rather sit in the car for 10, 12 hours than to be outside, busting my ass out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Already used to long hours and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. People will find some type of excuse and ways not to get it done instead of, just at least trying it out, man, and setting goals for themselves, and try to become better. Like, as cliche as it sounds, it's really that simple, man.
It
Like,
really is.
just those starts. But most people, they're never gonna do it.
But I got a question for you, if you don't
Yeah,
mind.
go ahead.
What do you use? You use Uber more, or you use Lyft?
Me personally, I use Uber more because they normally have like better incentives.
Yeah,
So, yeah. So from what I've seen, they normally have better incentives. And now I'm not sure if that's the reason why, as far as me spending more time on Uber, because I'm an Uber like diamond driver. So
Yeah.
like sometimes when I check Lyft, I'm like, damn, their incentives isn't as good as Uber.
Yeah, it's
So
not.
so I just stick with Uber. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can make damn near the same, maybe $100, $200 difference, but that could add up like in a month and over a year.
Yeah.
But like, spend most of my time doing Uber.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like, it really doesn't matter, man. Like I tell people, sign up for both of them. That way
Mhm.
you can always make money, because if something goes wrong on one platform, you can just switch over to other
Yeah.
platform, and you
Either
making
or.
money right away,
Mhm.
compared to like some people that get kicked off or whatever. So
No, it's like it's good money. Like, it's over 8K a month, 100K a year. I'm planning to hit 100K for sure. I ain't stopping for the rest of the year. The only thing that could stop me is if my car break down. But I got a backup plan for that. So
okay, yeah, man. Like I said, and it's really that simple. Like, most most of the time, for the people from doing this and people I'm talking to, everybody has like similar characteristics. They motivated, they won't change. They're willing to learn, and they're willing to listen, and try things out, man. It's really that simple, man. Like, so for a lot of people who are like in different markets, who don't think that that's possible, or don't even know like what's possible, because so far, since I've been doing this, I have people, uh, Dallas, the DMV,
yeah,
South Florida. I think a few people from Dallas, Chicago, and some other places. So now, you know, if your city hasn't been called, it's up to you. It's really up to you, man. Just implement some of the things I say. Try to put in 60 plus hours a week. See how close you can get to 2,000. If you fall short, maybe make some minor adjustments and go
yeah.
from there. But you could definitely do it, man. You could definitely do it.
And one last thing. Yeah, the reason why, well, I used to start at 8 o'clock and I would finish around 6, 7 o'clock.
Mhm.
But now I start like early, like at 5:30. So I'm home. I'm home around 4 or 5 o'clock. So I got like all day, all evening to chill and relax. You know what I'm
Yeah, yep. That's another reason why I like to start early. That's what I'll be saying,
saying?
because it's like, yeah, you could technically start whatever level time you want, as long as you put the hours in. But from experience, it's a lot harder to just start later on the day, because if
Yeah.
I think if I start like later on the day, my whole day is like out of whack, man. It's just completely screwed up. So like if you start like 4 or 5 in the morning, you can be home as early as possible, and then you have the rest of the day to chill out, relax, and work on other stuff. So it's really that simple, man. It's really that simple. But that's pretty much it, man. I want to, thank you for joining me, sharing your story. Is there any last words that you want to leave the audience with before we check up out of here?
If you want to make some money, just stay motivated. Just get it in 10 hours, 11 hours. Sometimes you might get, what you need in 8 hours. Just it all depends on you. Just, if you want to make that money, you can make it.
Yep, that is facts, man. Like, well, thank you, man. I appreciate you for coming on and joining me. So yeah, man, get y'all 2 racks a weekend, man. 60 hours, get it in. Until next time, I will see y'all next Tuesday for the next week's 2 racks a week challenge. Holla back.
Gotcha, bro. Let me get it not too shabby.
Oh, let's get one in, man. Hell, tell them how many hours you did again and how much money.
It was 62 hours for 2,400.
Not too shabby. Oh, now you gotta get one in. You gotta get one in.
Not too shabby.
All right. Everybody got one not too shabby in, man. All right. See y'all next week. Peace.
Ronnie Speed, yeah, Ronnie Speed, 60 hours.